So at my school, there's a little something called Beach Week, in which where all the seniors in the grade, the week after the last day of school, they'll all go on a vacation towards a beach in the nearby area. This provided a pretty easy opportunity to, well, I guess I should explain. As of late, I've had a bit of a problem with screen time. Not even that I have social media or anything. I guess I don't really have much social media except for Discord. I guess if you call that one, but I only use it to talk to my friends that I know in real life. So I wouldn't classify that as a social media. But besides for that, I don't have any Snapchat. I don't have Instagram, Facebook, none of that stuff. But I have been getting a little addicted to YouTube. So it's been a bit of a problem scrolling through the YouTube Shorts, which I suppose is pretty much as bad as Instagram Reels or TikTok. So this opportunity, this week, this beach week, provided me with a nice opportunity to try and go ahead and reduce my screen time. And as I have shown you, I mean, I had it before at a good 6 hours on average for the week. I was able to get it down to 2 hours, so almost a third of the time that I was doing before during that week. And I know that's you would be thinking that, oh well, you went to the beach and you were hanging out with your friends all day. It's of course it's going to be easy to get off the phone. I'd actually wager that most of my friends were pretty much on their phone the same amount of time, and that's kind of the problem. What I wanted to talk about, what I the effects that I felt of reducing my screen time so drastically. Firstly, I want to say that it helped me to read a lot. I love reading, as you can tell. So it gave me a ton of extra time to read just by not even thinking of my phone. Once you start reading, something happens where if it is a good enough book, you will be so absorbed you won't even think about you won't even think about you getting on your phone, checking your messages. And that's another thing that I'll probably make another video about, the most ideal reading environment, how to read well, how to help yourself read. So just kind of talking about the effects that I noticed, right? Obviously, the first one, I was able to read a lot better. But the second one is that you have a lot more time to be with your own thoughts, I think. And I think that's very important because I feel like today, all the social media that we use, and I'm planning on doing another video, like a full-length video about the effects of social media that I think I've seen in a lot of kids. So I'll be doing another video on that, something more comprehensive. But like, just one thing that I noticed is that when you have like a lot of access to your phone and you're on that phone as much as I was, you don't really have the time to think about your life or think about, deeper questions and think about other things. You're kind of just absorbed in that phone, getting stimulated, getting dopamine into your brain, and you don't have a lot of free time to think about that stuff. So that's another thing that I noticed. You have a lot more time, and I think it's a good thing. I think that's definitely a good thing. It's not necessarily that you overthink a lot because you have nothing else but your thoughts, but you just have you're able to calm down and reflect on the present. Another thing that I noticed, probably the last thing I would say, the major last thing, is I was really able to enjoy myself. Like, I feel like, and I'll probably again address this on the whole comprehensive social media video, but I feel like when I wasn't thinking about the YouTube videos that I just watched or scrolling on the YouTube Shorts, I was able to really just relax and have fun with my friends at the beach week, and I was able to enjoy myself in the moment and not be away in some in some meme compilation or a funny skit posted by someone. My mind was in the present. I was living there in the moment. So my general takeaway is that I really do think that you should make an effort to reduce your screen time. It doesn't have to be as drastic as what I did, especially because that was a major change of pace, just daily life to having a beach week. So, but if you can at least get it down by well, I'm not sure what the average person's screen time is, but if your screen time is sitting at 6 hours, try to get it down to 4, right? Not anything too drastic. You just keep gradually reducing it, only like a limina of just reducing it, and then you get it down and you get it down, and then you'll eventually start to. The last thing I noticed is that you start to feel the need less. When you do it less, you'll you'll eventually just kind of grow out of it. I do think it's a great thing to do, and I think you should try it. It's really helps me.